We're going. Airspeed is alive, power is alive. Starting to flare. Arrow into the wind.
Okay.
Starting to flare. Arrow into the wind. We haven't used 3.6 here in a little while.
Yeah.
And my ground references are not as fresh. Basically, I have to pass the truck. What is that? It's a
terminal.
Warehouse?
Terminal, yeah, truck terminal. Okay. Now it's time for you to do it yourself. Let me out here.
Okay.
Now remember.
Do you have a radio?
Yeah. I'm not as, got the weight missing, okay? So it's going to be lighter. And the takeoff performance is going to be much greater.
Right. Yep. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, departing runway 36, remaining in the pattern at Morris.
Traffic 54 Lima is about a mile and a half southwest of the airport, turning base
transponder,
left, runway 2.
Safety belts, tailoring to the wind, full power. Keep straight, VR. Oh wow, this thing flies well. Oh, it flies so light.
54 Lima's on final
This thing is
runway 2.
So fast. Where's Dennis? Oh, there you go. How's it? $1,100. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left crosswind for runway 36 at Morris. This thing flies so quickly. It climbs so fast with only one person in it. Unbelievable.
303 on downwind for
Pattern power. Car heat, 1500. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 at Morris. 1500. Okay, at this altitude. Okay. I'm not trimmed. Go down to 2000. RPMs. Altitude is good. Okay. Past the threshold, 1600 RPMs. Maintain altitude. Lead speed. 10 to 80 RPMs. No traffic in sight. 10 degrees of flaps. There you go. 80. 80. Establish 80 and trim for 80. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left base for runway 36 and Morris. 80. Let's go down to 20 degrees of flaps. Lose altitude now, or else we'll be able to lose it later. Okay, 80. Still a little high in my opinion. Go down to 30 degrees and establish 70. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, and final for runway 36 Morris. Trim for 70.
Don't call me Shirley.
Tell me again.
That's some birds.
I do see the birds. What do you want to do? I'm going to do a go around.
Yeah, I would do that.
That was interesting. Flock of birds, 20 degrees of flaps. Now they're going all over the place.
Giant flap up.
That was fun.
Didn't expect that.
Never seen it before. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 Morris.
Lewis Romeoville traffic, Glass Star experimental on a 2.5 mile final for runway 27, practice instrument approach, and we will be breaking off the approach before we reach the threshold of the runway.
And Lewis University Unicom, 490 Charlie Tango.
Charlie Tango, go ahead for Lewis Unicom.
Yes, sir, 490 Charlie Tango is a beach jet. Should be on the ramp there in about 13 minutes or so. Got the 2 passengers to drop off. Should be a car and driver there to pick them up. And we'll advise services once we're on the ground.
Transportation's already here. See you on the ground.
Great, thank you.
Clear the pattern to the west.
Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left base for runway 36 at Morris. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor turning left final for runway 36 on Morris. Seventy. 70, 70, 70, 70. I don't see Dennis. And flare, and flare, and flare, and flare, and flare. This was my first landing all by myself. Where's Dennis? Where are you, Dennis? I don't see you.
I'm ahead of you, though, brother. Got to turn off. Probably head.
I do see you.
Congratulations, you're a real pilot now.
Thank you. You want me to do one more? One more? Should I do one more?
Traffic back 60337 is on the left crosswind, turning downwind. We'll keep an eye out for an extend if we need to.
Oil, transponder, safety belts, camera.
Foxtrot on the upwind runway 2, and then we're going to go ahead and extend this to make some space.
There you go. And I'll turn it back if needed. Welch, working. Full power, aileron to the wind, last aileron, VR.
University traffic east at 490 Charlie Tango is now full final runway 2. Loose.
Jeez, this thing climbs so fast.
Blue traffic 172 Bravo, turning crosswind runway 2, Blue. Blue traffic 172 Bravo Foxtrot, turning downwind runway 2.
1,100. 1,200. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor turning left crosswind for runway 36 at Morris. Already almost at pattern altitude. Crazy. Pattern power. $1,500 altitude. Turning downwind any second now.
Base right now. 60337, currently on the left base runway 2. North. Any further departure now? Plenty of time for at least one departure. Roger, Skyhawk 613 Mike Alpha departing runway 2, remain closed up pattern loose.
Oh, wind correction.
Final for runway 2, no problem, plenty of time for the departure.
Okay, 10 degrees of flaps. Maintain altitude. Lead speed. And speed 280. There you go, now it's 80. And it's trimmed. Down to 20 degrees of flaps. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left base for runway 36 at Morris. That was my altitude. Lower than usual, or well, actually right altitude.
Lewis, traffic 1.
It's the other time that I was out here.
Left base, runway 2, Lewis.
And 80. 20 degrees of flaps. I'm trimmed. Look at my hands. Okay.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673,
Full flaps.
Alpha, turning left, crossing runway 2.
70.
Lewis, traffic 172, Bravo Foxtrot, turning final, runway 2. Lewis.
Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on final for runway 36 at Morris. Trim for 70. Trimming for 70.
Skyhawk 673, Mike Alpha, turning left, downwind, runway 2.
Trim for 70. Beautiful. Now line out the nose. Idle. Power to idle. Lining up on the runway. Ready to flare. Was not a prettier. That was not a pretty one. But it was okay. Enter into the wind. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, departing runway 36, remaining in the pattern on Morris.
Lewis, traffic 172, Bravo Foxtrot, turning left base, runway 2, Lewis.
Let's line up. There you go.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673, Mike Alpha, turning left,
Oil.
runway 2. Lewis.
Transponder, safety belts, camera. Not cooperating as much as I would want it to be. Okay, enter into the wind. Feet away from
Lewis, traffic 172, Bravo Foxtrot, turning
the brakes.
base, or final,
Full power.
runway 2, Lewis.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673, Mike Alpha, turning left, downwind, runway 2. Lewis.
Trimming for takeoff. Trimming for climbing. 1,000. 1,100. 1,200. And a beautiful churchyard or cemetery, reminding me what happens if I screw up the final. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left crosswind for runway 36 at Morris.
Lewis, traffic, Skyhawk 6037, turning left downwind, runway 2, Lewis.
Pattern power. And pattern altitude.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673, Mike Alpha, turning left base, runway 2. Lewis.
With a little bit of wind correction. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor and downwind for runway 36 at Morris. Pattern altitude. And
Lewis, traffic 172, Bravo Foxtrot, turning crosswind, runway 2.
pattern
Lewis.
power. Doing it okay. 2,100 RPMs.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673, Mike Alpha on final, runway 2. Lewis.
Lewis, traffic 172, Bravo Foxtrot, turning downwind, runway 2, Lewis.
10 degrees of flaps. Establish 80. Okay. There you go.
Taxi 0337, turning left base, runway 2, Lewis.
Establish 80. And start trimming for 80. And 80. Morris traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turn left base for runway 36 at Morris.
With Alpha approaching from the north, approximately 10 miles out.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 0337, turning final, runway 2, Lewis. Marshall County, Skyhawk 6403 is approximately 6 miles southwest, and we'll be taking pattern for
70. Let's trim for 70. I'm aligned.
Morris traffic, Skyhawk 570 Juliet Alpha, approaching from the north, approximately 8.5 miles out.
70.
For runway 36.
70.
Morris traffic.
70.
Lewis traffic 12505, turning left base,
70. Not trim for 70. Let me trim better.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 603,
aligning.
turn left crosswind, runway 2, Lewis.
Ready to flare, 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 flare. That's going to be a beautiful landing.
Lewis.
There you go. That's flare, flare, ailer into the wind. Yeah! I like that! Sorry.
Lewis traffic, Skyhawk 673 Mike Alpha, turning left downwind.
Let's see what that is going to say. I don't know what he's going to say.
Morris traffic.
Lewis,
This thing climbs as hell
runway 2, Lewis.
with only one person on board. Yeah, feels like a fighter jet.
Anyone holding short of 2, ready to go?
Not trimmed, let me trim for 70, trim for 70. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, on the final, number 2 in the pattern, we have the traffic inside, landing 36, Cloud. 70. Got quite a wind correction angle in.
Yeah.
Pulling all power. Maybe a little too early.
Cessna 2 Lima, clearly active.
Okay, aligning. Ready to flare. And flare.
Let me out here and do 3 landings here.
Okay.
Fly like you're doing, and keep an eye on this other traffic. You don't know what they're going to do.
Yep. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, departing 36, remaining in the pattern, Cloud.
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima, upwind runway 36, call.
Yeah, heading, oil, transponder, safety belt. Where are those guys? They're safe. rotate. Wow, this thing climbs. This thing climbs so well. Where's Dennis? Oh, there you go. Hi, Dennis.
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima, downwind runway 36, cloud.
1,100. No, not even remotely. 1,000. 1,000 now. 1,100. 1,200. Cloud traffic 36 Victor, turning left crosswind for runway 36, number 2 in the pattern. We have the traffic in sight. Now, almost pattern altitude, pattern power. A good distance from those guys.
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima on base runway 36, cloud.
Wind correction angle. (1600 RPM), car heat. PFE, 10 degrees of flaps, 80, trimming for 80. Yeah, I'm at 80. That's 80. I like the airspeed, I like the attitude. Cloud traffic Skyhawk 36 Victor, turn left base for runway 36, traffic in sight, Cloud. 80, 20 degrees of flaps. Maybe a little high, we pull power. And establish 80, and I'm at 80. Let me pull more power. Here for 30 degrees of flaps. And 70. Thing is, when you start to see the houses, you feel you're low, but you're not. See these guys' cars and courtyards and the swimming pools. 70, 70, 70. Trimmed for 70?
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima, clear the active, cloud.
Idle. Line up. Ready to flare. Flaring. What a beautiful landing. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landing. Loved it. That was a good one. Thank you. You're welcome. Safety belts. Trim, clean, clean. Away from the brakes. Full power. Birds. And VR. And we're going. Woohoo! I'm freezing. 1,000. 1,100.
Cloud traffic Cessna
I don't see it. There you go. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on crosswind for runway 36, Cloud, number 2 in the pattern.
Cloud traffic, Bonanza 79 Romeo Bravo. Takeoff from a 36.
Rock. Too high.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 31 Lima, extended base runway 36, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind, number 2 in the pattern for 36, Cloud. There you go. Now the altitude is correct. 1600. Cannon base a little bit. Losing. Oh, airspeed. DFE.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 096, taxiing to departure end of 36 Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 31 Lima on final runway 36, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor turning left final for 36 Cloud. Eighty is established. Go down 30 degrees of flaps. Flaps. Airspeed is falling to 70. Established 70. Trim for 70. Turning. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor turning left. Final for runway 36 Cloud. $70 stabilized, 70, 70, 70, 70. I think I'm dropping too much. A little more power, and 70, 70. I like it, like very much. The good one. 70. I didn't have Vasi or Puppy on this trip. Clearly they didn't. 70.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 31
Yeah,
Lima, clear the active, Cloud.
And I like this. I like it. Woohoo! Love it.
Cloud International Bonanza 79 Romeo Bravo, and 36 ready for takeoff.
Downwind departure south.
Aligning. PR.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 096, departing downwind south.
80. This thing wants to fly.
Traffic, with you, Sierra, turning right base, runway 4. About a picture.
1,100.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 31 Lima, taxiing to runway 36, Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left crosswind for runway 36. Number 2 behind the traffic that is departing. That was Cloud. Pattern power. Pattern altitude. Maybe not the squarest of the patterns, but Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 at Clow. Re-establish 1500 feet. Too high. Okay, 1600 RPM.
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima taking off runway 36, remaining in the pattern. Cloud.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 096, depart the pattern southwest, last call.
Establish 80. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left base for runway 36 at Cloud. 20 degrees of flaps. 80. Traffic is gone. 80. 20 degrees of flaps. Maybe a little high. Cutting power. Let's put in 30 degrees of flap. Now. And establish 70.
Traffic Cessna 31 Lima.
And trim for 70.
Runway 36, Cloud.
Ooh. There you go. 70. 70. Cloud traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on final for runway 36 at Cloud. And I'm trimmed. Little bit of rudder. Power to idle. And ready to flare. Love that. Love that. That was a beautiful landing.
Cloud traffic
Thank you.
Cessna
You're
31 Lima downwind runway 36, Cloud.
Flaring, 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 flaring. Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't too terrible.
I thought you kind of cut that base in kind of close, but
Cloud traffic,
Was close.
39.
but got smart there and throttled back earlier. So recognized it early enough to get that straightened out. But always be ready to go around in this place for a lot of reasons.
Yep.
Heavy birds, like I said. That's funny, on your first solo landing, you got
first
birds,
solo.
thousands of birds in front of you. I'm thinking, what's the odds of that happening? Jeez. It was funny.
It happened.
It happened. The last thing I would think that would happen, happened.
Gotta be ready for everything.
Yeah.
And this is Naperville, the shortest, narrowest strip in the world. Okay. Bring up the wheel. There you go. Heading. Oil. Transponder. Safety belt. Myself. Not by myself. Camera. Looking forward. 709 altitude. Good. Entering to the wind. Airplane is clean.
Cloud traffic,
Clean.
Comanche 569, Papa's departing the pattern to the south, Cloud.
Cloud traffic Cessna 31 Lima crosswind runway 36, Cloud.
PR, and the plane flies. Plane feels so light. Just wants to fly. No traffic in sight, except for birds.
Cloud traffic Cessna 31
One dozen.
Lima Downwind, runway 36, Clow.
1,100. 1,200. Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on crosswind for runway 36 at Naper. Okay, Route 59. The Mega Church of God. Okay. Reaching pattern altitude. Going to pattern power.
On northbound heading. We're right now just southeast at 1,600 feet.
Okay. Now everybody shut up.
Traffic, Cessna 31 Lima, base runway 36, Clow.
Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 at Naper. This is pattern altitude and pattern power, just not trimmed for pattern, but it's good. Okay, threshold, 1600 RPMs, carb heat. Establish forward NFE, 10 degrees of flaps, establish 80, trim for 80. Good.
Traffic, Cessna 31 Lima.
Passing above the lake.
36.
Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left base for runway 36 Naper. 80. Let's go down to 20 degrees of flaps. How is the altitude? Super high. Okay. Power to idle. And let's throw in 30 degrees of flaps immediately. Because that helps. Oh yeah, it does help. And establish 70. And 70. I love it. I'm high, but I'm gonna lose altitude very quickly. Almost 10. Almost 1,000 foot per minute. Like it. Like it. Power is idle. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. Aligning the nose. Wing down. Clearing. And touchdown. And it's good.
Cross traffic, helicopter 73 uniform, holding short. Good traffic.
Heading. Oil. Transponder. Safety belt. Into the wind. Airplane is clean. 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 We're going. Rotate. Woohoo! $1,000. Not yet. No traffic inside. I see nobody. 1,100. 1,200. Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left crosswind for runway 36 Naper. Nobody. Pattern power.
Traffic, helicopter 73 uniform is 55 and veterans at 1500, departing the area to the south. Cloud.
Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 and Naper. I'm gonna pass the lake this time because the lake screwed me over. Or threshold 1500 DFE 10 degrees of flaps. There you go, establish 80 80 for 80. Go a little longer than the lake. And let's get down to 20 degrees of flaps. 80. How is the altitude? Super high. As before. Okay. But this time I have more space. 80. 80. Go down to 30 degrees of flaps. I mean, that's gonna make me burn some extra altitude. 70. Okay. Power is idle. Rate of descent is what I like. There you go. Not as pretty, but effective. Of course, I have fast and final back here. Okay, do it. Correct the aileron. And BR, rotate. We're going. $1,000. $1,200. Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor, turning left, crosswind for runway 36 and Naper. Better power. Trim. Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on downwind for runway 36 and Naper. Dennis, if you were speaking, I couldn't hear you. Okay.
Traffic 10, basically inside, final one.
100. BFE. 80, 90, 10 degrees of flaps, 80, and 80, and trimming for 80. Okay, ready for 20 degrees of flaps at 80. Less power. 80. Tiny bit of power. Ready for final. 30 degrees of flaps. Naper traffic, Skyhawk 36 Victor on final for runway 36 Naper. Still high. On the glide path, trimming. Trimming for 70. Not trimmed. Oh, now I'm trimmed. Okay. And ready to flare. beautiful land. Almost. Yeah, but still beautiful. Alignment wasn't perfect, but hey. You don't get to solo every day. I think it's the end of the day.